dam over here leads, well, there's this canyon where the river runs through it. So I'm gonna head down the steps. There's a lot of steps. Follow the canyon and the river on down. Well, I can't head down here. You can see we got a lot of water in the dam, so they're emptying out. And I can't go down because of all... Yeah, the trail is flooded. There's a restricted area down. Back up the stairs I go. Oh, hell. Alright, so there's a side trail I'm going to take. It's right down here. Hopefully that'll get me. I see bikers on the trail. I should be able to stay up above it all and get all the way down to the reservoir below. So I thought about living in a lot of different places when I was a kid, or even just bucket places to visit once in a while. Never actually thought I would live in Wyoming, and this area around Cheyenne, Wyoming. Wow. I just passed some guys on BMX bikes, one of them fixing his bike, and he turned to me and said, "I just stopped for a rock sample," meaning he wiped out. And I just did. There, you catch that? No, okay, yuck it up. Laugh your ass off. That's fine. Check out the bridge. Mahogany. Decisions. So, my friend Tim is here too. What I'd like to be doing right now, I'm sure what he'd like to be doing, is flying a drone around. It's a beautiful park. It's a beautiful day. And fly a drone, get some incredible pictures, but National Park Service, bunch of bureaucrats, had to write a bunch of drone regulations. Oh, by the way, regulations are laws written by bureaucrats. Well, the good news is a high court just shot down all of those laws written by bureaucrats. And so now we're back to the drawing board. Well, the high court said that a drone is no different than, well, one of these. Basically a model airplane, motorized. And so it's okay to fly them around. What was the purpose of those regulations anyway? I mean, I understand you don't want this to happen.
This year alone, the FAA has logged 17 close calls just in Colorado between drones and planes.
I'm even offended at the idea of having to get a permit to fly in a park. A permit means permission. I should be able to fly in a park anytime I want, until I'm caught doing something that's dangerous or stupid. Yeah, I don't have to get permission for something that's a basic right. And laws are there to stop criminals, not stop people who are just having a good time. Now, let's see here. Coming up on another crossroad. It's telling me that the canyons to the middle. Okay, so I'm still on the canyon trail. Now, the Middle Kingdom, is that like, oh, maybe that's Middle Earth. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. So a moment ago, I said that laws were being written by bureaucrats. Here's my definition of a law. If I have to do it or else, or if I'm caught doing it and I'm punished. That's what a law is. And bureaucrats are writing laws, right? So I was watching one of those cable chat channels, Fox, CNN, they're all the same, MSNBC. I get tired of listening to these guys. They had, I turned most of them off. They have a bureaucrat who said that he would like to get the courts to sue the EPA to write proper climate regulation. So in other words, we no longer go to Congress to write our laws. We use the courts to force the bureaucracy to write our laws. Okay then, so just take your Constitution and pitch it in the garbage. Apparently we're not using that anymore. Found the shade of some cool rocks here. It's actually not that warm out, but get out in the direct sunlight and start hiking. All right, so here's the idea Tim and I had with the drone legislation, and actually have it passed as a piece of legislation, not written up by a bunch of bureaucrats this time. So what we do instead is you write a simple little booklet. So when you buy a drone, you pull out this little booklet, and it says inside the booklet it is unlawful for you to fly this far from an airport, for example, for you to use it to peek inside someone's window. I mean, you get the idea. Just a few basic laws in there, a few simple ones that anybody can understand. And anyone who breaks those laws, well, we break their drone. The idea is don't overcomplicate this with a whole bunch of laws written by bureaucrats. It just gets thicker and thicker and thicker every year. They just keep adding to it. A small booklet with a few simple laws and anybody can understand is all we need. I mean, Americans shouldn't be treated like a bunch of little kids. We're adults. We should be treated like adults. Oh, look at that. Wow. So, it seems like I'm having trouble breathing here. Yeah, a couple of reasons. First off, I'm almost back to where I started from, so it's all uphill. Second thing is, let me tell you about where I am. See, in Cheyenne, Wyoming, for the first time in my life, and it won't be the last, I got to fly an airplane. We were at 8,000 feet. Cheyenne's at 6,000 feet. We took off and climbed to 8,000 feet and did some maneuvers. Where I am right now hiking is higher than where I flew that airplane.